Welcome back to the final approach, and we are just departing for Minmus. So we're going to fire our engines and off we go. This will be a 45-second burn. It's not terrible. So last episode we put together this rover, we put it into orbit. I asked you some questions about, and I will not have. Oh, hello. Forgot about the booster. Yeah. Probably should check those in future so I don't do anything stupid. We've got electricity, that's good. We've got solar panels everywhere. Yeah, I asked you some questions about, what you prefer. I will be taking those on board as soon as I read them. This is actually being filmed before that goes out. I'm actually filming sort of 3 or 4 episodes back to back just because it's when I get time to do these things. So here we go. We're just going to go into here. And now I'm doing this track, this approach to Minmus, a little different to probably how I would normally do it, but we're just going to stop that there, and then we're just going to bring ourselves onto the target again, and we're just going to make sure that we actually just get enough delta V out of this to do everything I want to do. And there we go. Pull it across. This is me doing it manually instead of having the computer do it, and there we go. Did a little bit too much, but it'll be fine. Now you'll see another node has appeared. So my first node was, and I'll just pop it back onto my view, was to send us out on this track here. That's all we're doing. We're trying to take ourselves out so that we'd be in the region of Minmus, okay? The next node is all about us getting this interaction. So I'm actually going to get rid of that one. On our way out here, this is the path we're going to take. If we actually look, we're going to be well below the orbit of Minmus because it's reasonably inclined. It's got an inclination of 6 degrees. It's not huge, but it's not massive. It's not tiny. So at this descending node, we're going to put a maneuver. And we're now going to try and bring ourselves into interaction. Oh, it's actually a ascending node, isn't it? Into an interaction with Minmus. There we go. Ooh, that's not great. So we're going to pull this back. There we go. Right. So we're going to focus view. Now, we want to try and get ourselves ideally equatorially. So we will have a look on our little maneuver thing, bottom left. We've got our maneuver active there. And all we're going to do is we're going to just move this around a bit. And I think what we're going to do, yeah, we just need to put a little bit of normal into it, and then we want to bring this thing in, and you'll notice that we're actually going to come down on this side of the planet. Now, there is arguments for which orbit you should actually put your craft into, if you should be a retrograde orbit or not. We have all of our other stuff in this orbit here. So we're actually just going to measure up with that. We've got, what's that? What else have we got in orbit? Oh, it's the Pumpkin 1 lander. Oh, we could go and get that, although saying that it does not have a core. I wonder if I could attach a core to it. Can you do that? I know you can move docking ports. I think you can move docking ports. So I wonder if I can move that. That'd be quite a nice mission. Grab it, dock to it. Although it's tumbling, we'd have to put, we could send that craft that's got the grabber, grab it. And then we could fix it and then send it to the min station, and it could do all this. This could be a more involved mission than we originally planned, because if we decide to use that to get... Anyway, let's get on with this anyway. I don't want to do that horrible docking with Pumpkin 1 again. Right. So anyway, you can see we're now coming in this way around. We're gonna come around in the same orbit as everything else, and we can just do a little bit of a refining now. We could actually use in and out and all sorts of stuff. I actually want to pass. That's actually better than I was expecting. I don't know if that's perfectly on the equator. So I need to remember where these things are going to take us. What we're going to do is we're going into orbit here, then I'm going to jump back and have a look at the mission in detail, because I think that tells us which flats these are. And then I think, is that the Great Flats? Or is that the Great Flats? I think it's just on flats, isn't it? It's just pretty much, it could be over there. It could be the Great Flats over here. Anyway, we'll have a look. I forgot to put one of those sensors on that tells me where I am. But the EVA will tell me. The EVA will tell me. Right, okay. Can I EVA when I'm in that thing? I don't know. Right. Anyway, we have our mission. We have to do this. So let's go out to this node. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Sunrise, sunset, all that sort of stuff. It sort of vanishes into the ocean a little bit, which is a bit weird. Some of the modded versions actually have better things like that for stuff. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. I always think that looks a bit like Africa and Europe gone wrong. I don't know if it's intended to. I seem to believe, and somebody may be able to correct me on this, that the map used for Kerbin isn't actually owned by Squad or Private Division or whoever actually does the owning of those things now. I seem to remember that it's actually a sort of stock structure, a stock design, and they've adopted it. It's been used in something else before them, but I'm not sure. So if you know, that would be really interesting, the actual coding for what Kerbin looks like. Not the hills and the height map and stuff, but the actual land distribution and shape. I seem to remember it's like procedurally generated by somebody somewhere. It's been done before, and I would love to know. I would love to know that, because I'm sure I read something about it 3 or 4 years ago about something else having the same map, unless they stole it from Kerbin, from Kerbal, which would be quite possible actually. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do this burn actually from map view, because I actually need to know what's going on. So we're going to fire this, and there we go. Right, now is this going to work? That's the question. There we go. Nice, perfect. We're not perfect, but it's not terrible. It's I don't really hate it. Let me just put it that way. Oh yeah, now that's better. That is better. Right, so what's our altitude? We're at 23. Okay. Right, let's go here. Let's accelerate to, yeah, let's warp to there. 6 days away, because you know, days. Have we got fuel? We got electricity. We've got electricity. That's good. Clock says that we've got something to do in about 100 days, so we've got ages to just mess around in this. Also, thank you to the comment that said that one of my craft will not be able to transmit from dual because I do not have range on the antenna. Yep, we're going to find that out. I'm pretty sure we'll find that out. I don't think there's another way of fixing it, unless I send a craft part way that's going to have lots of antennas and act as a midway station, which is a possibility. I had thought about that, but we'll have to have a look. We'll look at that in the near future, like as in after this mission possibly, but maybe I just send another mission with a bigger antenna, because I now have a bigger antenna, I think, available to me. So we may relaunch the grips. I'll have to check what the antenna is on it. Right, put myself to there, and then we're gonna warp to about there, which is 3 minutes away. Jump back to focusing on my craft. Interesting, this is set as a lander. Oh, because our lander cans are on it. Of course they are. Right, we are 33 seconds away, and I don't know, I can't remember how much you need to burn to actually get into orbit of Minmus, but it's not much. It's a couple of hundred, I think. So we'll just do that. We've got fuel for days here, so we're actually, you know, I don't even know if we could have actually, if we put this in the way around, I could have actually just done a really nice lot of things. So there we go. Just burn that until we capture. It's not going to take much. Got loads of fuel. There we go. We are now captured, I believe. Yes, we are. Wonderful. Do a bit more of that. There we go. Right, what's my inclination on this? 4 degrees. So this is considered 4 degrees. Okay. So if I said that if I get off. If I said no, I don't want to warp to you. I want to. If I said, right, set as target, what is my relative descending? Okay, so they're not equatorial either. So there's actually a skew here. I would imagine both craft are on a bit of a skew. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's very interesting. Right, and I want to unselect you as a target. So unset target. Right. I need to go and figure out what we're doing. So let's go and have a look at the contract in the actual mission tab and see what it says. Right, so the contract says Winter Owl Aircraft Emporium is looking for us to get some green sandstone. Where we can find it, have a Kerbal Space. We suspect you can find one of these on flats, greater flats, or lowland biomes. Right, greater flats, in the flats, greater flats, and lowland biomes. So the greater flats is like the one right in the middle, and it's not the butterfly one, I don't think. Lowlands biomes are pretty much everything else, and flats are, I want to say, are they just little tiny ones? So we could just go for a little tiny one, or we could go for the greater flats. I don't know if the sort of butterfly one, which I think is it the Great Flats or the Lesser Great Flats? It doesn't mention Lesser Flats, which are the other shapes. So I don't know. We could end up in the wrong place. Let's go in orbit and actually have a look at what we can see. Let's go and have a look at the craft. Let's have a look. Let's bring the map view up. And so I think that from memory is like Lesser Flats, and I think that's Lesser Flats as well. That's like one of those just normal flats, I think. And I think this here, I think this is Greater Flats. And of course, oh no, that's on the opposite side. Good. I was going to say, of course, ooh. Now that would be interesting. We could actually land it in here. We could drive down. That could be quite cool, actually. Just go for a drive down to there. Yeah, I think if we come to here, we burn, come down over here, and then land it over here. Over here would be perfect. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to aim to do a burn about here. No, a burn about here. Add maneuver. I want to pull my orbit down to about there. And we're going to actually use this as a little scouting mission. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then pull that in. That's good. Now, at some point, of course, we'll have to decouple that stage. But for now, that's not a problem. We know that Minmus rotates, so that's going to be potentially, yeah. That's what I thought. Right. Okay, Minmus rotates, so it's going that way. So I need to carry some speed. I want to go anti-normal. And we're going to bring us down over that, but I'm not actually going to, you're not going to fire that maneuver, is the oddity. So there we go. We're going to bring it down, and I want to come over here, there. That's perfect, right. And then I want to go retrograde. And now I want to do this. And I want us to basically be coming down somewhere over here, ideally. Right. We're going to end up landing in a hill or something. Down here would be safer, wouldn't it? And there. And then I actually want to go anti-normal again, because I want to push this down. I want to be safe. I'd rather land down here, I think. Yeah, I'd rather land down here, and then I can actually pull it up short myself. I think is better. Yeah, there we go. Right. Okie doke. And then retrograde again. There we go. There. Right. That I think will take us nearby. So warp to there. And yeah, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to land there. We're going to go and visit that when we've finished. Right. Now the fun bit. So I want to control from here. Where is it? Control from here. And that should turn me right the way around. Right, good. Okie doke. And then I want to decouple. Something went wrong. Something went badly wrong there. Right, we're going to do a cheeky time warp away. Okay, something went wrong. Right, retrograde. What broke? What broke off this? Oh, the antenna. Oh, and I don't have an engineer. Oh, you're killing me. Oh, we're going to put the wheels down, because I'm going to have to send an engineer anyway now. I'm going to have to send a rescue team completely. Right, surface. Right, how far away am I? 150, I've got 600 meters per second. So we're going to wait until we get to about here, and then we can start our descent planning. Right, so the target we've got is over there somewhere. In fact, if we just come up here, can I actually set this target? No, I don't want to do that. Unset target. So it's there. We can actually go visit it. It is... What was that? That thing's coming down. It is over there, which is cool. Right, now let's... Okay, these engines are not as responsive as I was hoping. Okay. I mean, they're not terrible. They are not terrible. So we can just... We'll just put this onto the ground. This is dangerous. We do not have anything other than Val. Val is on her own on this one. This is yeah, this is a danger one. So let's kill this down. Take it down to 50 meters per second, I think. That does not look very flat. I'm sure flats used to be flat. It does not look flat at all, in fact. Right, I don't know what my thruster weight is on this. Let's have a look. We are thruster weight 6. Oh, well, that's good. That's good enough, particularly on min-miss. That is not a problem. Right. Okay, so now we just need to... Oh, we can't go faster. Okay. We'll just manually time warp then. There you go. We'll do a physical time warp instead of whatever the other one is. I don't know what the other one's called. I've always called this one physical time warp, but yeah. Alright, okay, we're getting a bit of speed. We're down to, what, 1,000? Right, so now we're going to slow us down a bit more. Oh dear, have I gone a bit late on this? No, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're going to be fine. It's going to be a fine landing. One of the finest landings ever. Take it down to 10 and then we'll just finish it off at the end. There we go. Alright, so here we're coming in. I don't know how slow I want to land. Oh, what's that over there? That looks like a lump of... Oh, it's my shadow. Oh, alright, okay. I'm looking for green lumps everywhere. This is not... It's not as greeny, it's not as flat as it used to be, is it? I mean, it used to be a lot flatter than this. Is this an update with the visual updates where they've made things improved, so it's not just like ice anymore? Right. So we've broken the antenna. I'm assuming we can fix those, so we have to send an engineer with some fixie kits. So that's going to be our next mission, I'm guessing. Right, take this down to... Oh, there we go, that's nice. Take it down to... Yeah. We've got loads of fuel on this thing. This is actually going to be a nice, simple, soft landing, I think. What we could actually do is just do that and then just hold it. Just slow it down. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Just hold it at 2. Just a little tiny drop down. There we go. Oh, so gentle, so gentle, so gentle. Just drop it down onto the surface ever so gently. Oh, beautiful. Suspension was wonderful. Right, now, let's check. I want steering enabled, I think. Steering direction is okay. What's this? Inverted? No. Motor is going to work. Motor direction is normal. Traction control. Do I want lots of traction control? Is traction control good? Let's try lots of traction control. Let's try... let's have a look. Spring dampening. Okay, I want springs to be normal-ish, I think. And I want dampening. I want lots of dampening. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't want it jumping around too much. I want it to be dampened straight away. Interestingly, we haven't got the brakes on. What else have we got? Steering, traction control. Right. Drive limited. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Brakes, spring, auto. Ooh. Right. Let's go. Oh, forgot. Right. Control forward. Nope. Turn the brakes off, please. It's put it into docking mode, isn't it? That's the one. Have we got electricity? We do not have electricity. Can I turn left and right? Right. You know what? I'm going to pause for a second while I figure out what I've done wrong. I have figured out what is wrong. I have overplayed I've overdone the traction control a little bit. I think we need to find a suitable balance of that. So we'll have a look at that. Maybe 2 is good. Is 2 good? I wonder whether I need to have actually a look at the manual sort of override for that. That seems better. That seems better. Am I getting speed? It's better? Okay. Right, we're just not getting much traction, I don't think. So what about 3? Or 2.5? 2.5 is good. Let's try 2.5. 2.5 traction control. I don't know what that actually means. Does that make... do brakes work like this? Is brakes working? Seriously? The brakes are not working? Is that not... We're just... I see. Okay. Let's actually have a look. So traction control, drive limiter, 100%. Brake. Oh, I've got to put the brakes. You know what? Brakes on maximum. Get the brakes on the maximum. Get the brakes on the max. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's put traction control back into auto. Traction control in auto. That's a good idea. Right. Turn the brakes off. And then brake. And we slide. Okay. What about if we let's have a look at traction. Let's try that. Drive limited 100. Drive limited 100. Drive limited 100. Ooh, that doesn't. That's weird. That's not a good idea. Let's go traction control. Let's go traction control. Traction control, please. I think we need that on this surface. That's better. And brakes. Brakes work, sort of. It's not the easiest, is it? Now, can I fold these away? Because I have a horrible feeling that they're going to get broken off when we tumble. Right. Now, reaction wheel authority. There we go. Put it on normal. Put it onto docking. And does docking allow me to go forward? Does docking allow me to go forward? Why is it not working? Let's have a look. Right. So let's not do the docking one. Could remap keys. I'm not going to. Right, that's just going to do that. So that's not going to do anything. Oh, turning the rocket engines on, probably not a good idea. Right, so let's turn the wheel authority down and let's just go with how we were doing it. That's better. There we go. So we could do that. I would love to see a really good tutorial of how to set up to do this with rovers. And I'm sure there is one somewhere. I'm just missing it. So if you know one that actually helps you set rovers up, that would be really good. Right, so what we're looking for is green sandstone. Green sandstone. I do not see any of that here at all. This is... yes, Valentina, I agree. I don't see any of that. That's... there's a distinct lack of it, in fact. Oh, what's that? That there. Go that way. Yeah, that way. That way. Head towards that white thing in there, which blatantly isn't green sandstone. Why am I turning? Come back, please. Right. There we go. We're just skating now. I actually don't even think we're steering properly. You know? Don't even know if the wheels are working. Maybe we should up the traction control on the middle wheel. Does that work? Does that improve it? What about this one? Traction control improve on that one. And what about this one? Am I able to go faster? What about if I slow down? Do brakes work? The brakes are not as effective as I would like, but there's something there. Right, I am going to head in that direction. And there's something there that's coloured. There's something there and there that's coloured. And there is something there along the edges that are coloured. So I'm going to look at all that, and then I will come back to you when we're actually nearer them. I think we're going to go for that one there. Don't know if you can see it on the screen. In fact, you know what? We get cheaty. We'll get cheaty. We'll go down like this. Right. What's that? What is that? What are you? What are you? Oh, you could be some, and then you could be something else. Okay, and there's some lumps there as well. Okay. Right, well, we're heading in the right direction anyway, so I will see you in but a moment. Right, you find us approaching some rocks, which is, you know, not a phrase I thought I'd say often. Over on the right here, I've actually, that module, whatever it was that I think we've got to recover, it became visible, so I've clicked on it and set it as a target, because we're going to go there in a bit, and it's, you know, it's 10 kilometers away. We'll look at that. Oh, what's this? What is that there? Is that something of interest? Hello? What are you? We might come back to you. In fact, we won't. We're going to brake now. Just slow down and just turn and have a look. What are you? Oh, I forgot. We've got the turning circle of a small tanker. Right, what are you? This is where I hit you and we have a problem. That looks green. That looks green. What are you? What are you? I don't know. Let's go forward. We do have a scanning arm on this, don't we? So we could begin scanning things. What is it? Is that green sandstone? It looks like yellow sandstone to me, but let's go forward and have a look. What is it? Let's have a look. All right, pause there. Right, can you do scanning? Oh, that is green sandstone. What are you doing? You've got... Was that it? What was that? Arm hit object. What do you mean arm hit object? What do you mean arm hit object? Oh. Green sandstone. Oh, cool. Okay. There we go. This scan has collected most but not all of the information. Come back later with a better sensor. Oh. I don't have any better sensors though. Okay. Right, so Theoly, it's mission time, it's go. So that's what green sandstone, that's not green, that's literally yellow. And I will say this now, I have not changed the color on this. This is green, well, sort of green. That is yellow. That is yellow sandstone. Right, Theoly, let's go. Now I've got a ladder for you this time, so you shouldn't. Yeah, I know. You've got a history. No, stop. Thank you. Oh, why have I don't know why we've got you a parachute. I don't know why I actually put up with you. Minmus is a nightmare for you, actually. Is it Minmus that we were at last time, where you I think you headbutted a rock, or you got stuck in a craft? I can't remember. Ooh, I can climb on it. Hey, superb. That's right, Theoly. That's it. You just don't even look at the camera. Absolutely superb. Wonderful. Like that. Right. Can we actually... I can't. Get off. Get off. There we go. Right. Let's... can we take surface sample? I can't. Pick up green sandstone. Right. I can take a surface sample. We'll do that. And then... we could remove the helmet. I don't think that's a good idea. EVA report. We'll take that. And then I would really like to pick up the green sandstone. Is that going to destroy it? Is that gone? Is it now eaten? Yeah, I'll keep that. It's gone. Right, okay. So we'll plant a flag. Green sandstone was here. So what's the other stuff then? Interesting. Yay, mighty flag. Probably the wrong one. So green gold. I'm thinking that's green gold. I'm not entirely sure. Right. I think, what do we want to do next? This is an interesting one because you now got all the sap. I'm talking, Theoly. I'm seriously. What? What are you doing? Really? Really? Right now? You thought this is a sensible idea? Right? Just get down. Just get down. Cannot take you anywhere. You know what? You can't have nice things. We just cannot have nice things. Right, we're going to go and look at the... do we go and look at the other rocks? I don't think we need to right now, because this thing's going to stay around here, and we know they're along that edge. That's interesting. We're going to grab that. So that over there is obviously not the green sandstone. The green sandstone is really, really hard to find. Is that there? Maybe a bit of green sandstone? I don't know. I don't think that is there. Oh, maybe that is. Maybe that is. But that is something different entirely. So anyway. Right. Would really help if we actually had a transmitter. So we're going to board. Oh, actually, we're going to deposit samples. Store the samples. And we're going to take this data as well. Log the data. Take that. We'll get a bit of that. Take that. We'll get a bit of that. No, that one there. That there. Got that. And then observe mystery goo. Thank you very much. Take that. Right. Can I collect data and restore? Can we extend the boom? Can I take the data? And can I take the data? And can I take the data? And then what else do I want to do? We want to try and get this one, don't we? We want to. Do I get anything? Do we not get any? We got nothing from the boom. If nothing else, the boom is now acting like a flagpole. I wonder whether you could attach things to the end of the boom, like a balloon on the boom. Right. Anyway, enough of that. Deposit these samples, please. Wonderful. Do we need to do anything else? We've got EVA report. We've deploy the chute. No, you're not doing that. Get off. Right. We've got a target there. We've got these other things. I wonder what to do next. I think we need to send a crew to actually rescue these guys. Not rescue, collect. We need to collect these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually leave this episode here. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do. We might. Got the brakes on? The brakes are on, so we're not going to go anywhere. We might want to have a look at what's up at the space station. So let's have a look at the button station and see what we've got up here. If we have an engineer here, that makes things better. Who have we got? We have a scientist, and an engineer. Mittler is here. Okay, but we don't have a craft to take. Okay, that's problematic, isn't it? But we have Mittler. What's Mittler got? Mittler's got loads of blocks of stuff. Okay, nothing to build a rescue craft with. We could land the space station. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk, sea monsters. It's possible. It is possible. We could land the station around... have we actually got any science to transmit? We've got some science. We'll transmit that while I'm thinking. So, next episode... I think we will look to get the crew back. I think we're going to have to send something to get them. I don't like leaving craft in orbit that are useless. I think, let's have a look at Pumpkin. Pumpkin, I do not believe we have any control over, because I do not believe that it actually has a control core or anything at all. It has nothing. It is dead in the water, so we'd have to give it a control core, which is not impossible. It's not completely impossible. It's just difficult to dock to. But it's not impossible. It does have a lot of fuel reserves on board. It doesn't have anything in its inventory. We emptied it out. So we could bring something up to use that as its lander with a pilot. However, then we're going to end up with a situation where we've got 2 crew on the ground and we've got 2 crew on the ground. So... yeah, that is, what's that? Val second, oh, it's Val landing. So yeah, anyway, I think we will have a look at that for next time. So until next time, have a great one.